After almost 4 years of time, we finally got this free-to-play Gogeta in Dragon Ball Legends, and now that he's out, how good is he? Is he the best free-to-play unit in the game? I wonder. And we have taken a look at him today, and I think you guys will be surprised at what he can do. So, without further ado, let's hop in and see just how good the new free-to-play Gogeta is. Alright, so free-to-play Gogeta, today we are using him on the Fusion Warrior team, using the top 3 here, Ultra Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and these, the free-to-play Gogeta. Now, one thing I'm definitely disappointed about with this Gogeta is the fact that he is purple. That is, like, really not great. I didn't want him to be purple or blue, because Fusion Warrior is looking good on both of those colors right now. I think Super Vegito was plenty good enough for the purple on the team, and Vegito Blue or Ultra Gogeta could work as their blue fine. He could have been a green, I guess, if they wanted to, just for another option, but honestly, red or yellow would have really been a really big help. More so red, I would say, because, I mean, Red Gogeta needs to be topped at some point. We can't just keep using Zenkai Red Gogeta the entire time. But it seems like we are for the time being, or you just don't run a red on the team. I guess that's an option, like the way I'm using it here. But so Gogeta being purple though, it does allow him to get Zenkai buffed. Might do a video doing that, showing him Zenkai buffed quite a bit. I'll think about it. But we are able to Zenkai buff him once here with the Fusion team using Super Vegito. Then we're using Yellow Gotenks as our bench to give the HP buff. Since this guy is a free-to-play unit, you don't want to, they don't typically have the most high stats, right? So you kind of want to help them in that department. Vegito Blue is not Zenkai buffing anyone, but he's on the team just because he's 14 star, and that means he has a really good Z ability, right? He gets the 38% to strike and defense. It's a really high amount of strike attack to give, and this Gogeta is a strike unit, so he really benefits from that. Ultra Gogeta, a given. Why would you not use him on the team? And Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, also a given. I wish I had him at higher stars to make him more effective, but I mean, I think it worked out okay in this video for the most part. So that's the team comp. Clips are shown, as you can see, and pre-recorded matches again, because that's just how it's going to be sometimes. And let's go ahead and check out Gogeta. Alright, so first match of the day, we were going against, I think it was a future team, a Golden Frieza on lead. Definitely never fun to fight the androids, but we were able to get by in this match. I can't remember, the funny thing is, I say I can't remember, yeah, I recorded these matches really not long ago at all. Okay, that's really good damage. That's good damage for sure. Yeah, it's been a little bit, so I gotta refresh my memory on what happened in these matches, but so far we're in a really good spot here. Very good spot to start off the match. Green card with Gogeta being able to multiply cover change, very good. Not doing the most damage here, but it's alright. Okay, go for a strike clash. Mine was pretty mid, but I somehow got just over his. That's really lucky. Oh, I go right away. Yep. I think he was going right away every time, so I figured I'd go right away. Caught him on a tackle there. Okay, Gogeta, not bad damage here. I think we go straight for a blue card, just to make sure we don't get cover changed. Yeah. And honestly, not bad damage. He goes for just a raw green card, which leaves him wide open. And then we just kill with Gogeta, which he could have switched, but he did not, which is questionable. Get him with the main, we can use the blue and kill Rose here. And at this point, the match is pretty much ours. There's not really much you can do at this point. Get him on another tackle and then go for the ult, which is a forfeit. Gogeta looked good in that match for sure. Alright, so looks like we got God Key. I've been seeing this trio a lot, or if you just replace Vegeta with Ultra Gogeta or the Vegito Blue, I've been seeing that trio a lot in PvP, and honestly, I've been waiting to try it myself. So it's definitely tough. Definitely not as crazy as having Ultra Gogeta, but still is tough. All right, decided switching this Gogeta since he's not going to be at type disadvantage at all in this match. So he's in a really good spot for this match. Same with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He waits a little bit, yeah. He waits a little bit on the side step. I took note of that. Decides to go for a blue card. I stay in. Just because this guy does have the ability to heal. Oh, go for a tap card. Okay. I did not mean to go for that tap, by the way. I didn't know that I was going for it. Well, I didn't realize it when I was actually playing the match. I didn't realize that I think I tapped in between the card because I was trying to get the green card off. Unfortunate. It's alright though. Ooh, okay. I didn't sidestep early, and Mint's already got his rush, so Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's got to go bye-bye. Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate here. Typically I do swipe quickly on those, but I was trying to wait just in case. He decided to wait instead, but he did not. Ended up burning me in the end, but it's alright. I have faith in the other two because this guy's locked in, so Ultra Gogeta can just blue card you. He's not dead, unfortunately, but a lot of damage, destroys his whole hand. It's pretty good, Now we gotta be wary about his counters, which is never fun to deal with. I go up to, pretending I'm going to tap because a lot of people are prepared for that and try to go for a card right away, and turns out it definitely helped me in that situation because, yeah, I was able to benefit off that and get the perfect vanish. Gogeta's doing a lot right now. He's doing a lot of damage for sure. I dropped the combo there because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I got kind of like, I was like, should I rush? Should I not? I should have rushed. But he decides to drop the combo, which is unfortunate for him because then he's just going to get rushed immediately. I do not remember if I think this goes through. I want to say it does, but I can't remember. Let me see. It's good damage. Yeah, it does go through. Good damage on this rush, all the blue cards, the tri cards. Gogeta's doing really good damage for sure. And how much does this do actually? 4.7, not bad. Alright, so at this point in the match, we're in a really good spot because we have a type neutral Ultra Gogeta and then a type advantage unit. So, here to use his rush, so we're kind of in a spot where we don't have to worry. He can do pretty much all he wants and we're going to be good. Okay, so yeah, he goes for his main here, and I'm pretty worried about that, so I decided to switch into Gogeta immediately because I did not want to get locked in. I've learned enough from previous matches that I just don't want to get locked in on these ults. They definitely do not feel good. But then he dropped it. He must have ran out of key just barely. I think that's what happened there. And then with this, we were able to kill the blue, which forfeit. Good job, Gogeta. Good job. Alright, we are fighting, what is this? I think it's Universe 7 with Ultra Gogeta on the lead, or not Universe 7, but Universe Saga. So, fighting another Ultra Gogeta. Never great, but there's no yellow in this match again, so Gogeta is free to reign supreme. See what I did there? Gogeta. Alright, so we're in an interesting exchange here. This match was really laggy, so those taps, I did not want them to just end like that, but they did. I was forced to go for a clash, which I lose. He got a really good number. 90 is pretty good. I decided to stay in for a little bit, then I switched because I'm like, okay, that blast attack did a little bit of damage there. Go for a tap attack. Does he go for something right away? I forgot that. He does. He goes for his blue card, which is like, okay, he thought I was going for something long range, which is smart, but like if I went for a strike card there, that would have been bad. Oh yeah, I decided to go for a blue card here on UI. You know, don't want to get cover changed. Half his HP and one blue card is not bad. The issue with this guy's blue card is that it doesn't have the ability to hit through blast cards from long range because the animation for it takes too long. So you have to kind of like use it in a combo. So it's like I can't just catch somebody with the main, the stop time main, and get someone on it. Like it's unfortunate. But it does do good damage. It is a pretty good blue card. It looks cool too, right? You can't complain with that. All right, switching to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here. Tank that blue card like it's nothing. Obviously, my boy is a tank. I get perfect. I wanted to go for a strike cancel, but he decides to vanish, which makes sense. Got perfect hit because of that. Decided to leave Gogeta in here because I think Ultra Gogeta's last man standing capabilities are way too valuable over just Gogeta having type advantage over the Ultra. I just figured that I think we're gonna be better doing this. And plus, he's gonna have type disadvantage against the free-to-play Goku, so you know, at least this way we're not in a type disadvantage situation in this match. We're in a pretty bad spot here, for sure. We're not really looking too good, but I was able to get this UI Goku with a rush, which really did help because I did not want to have to deal with UI Goku with endurance at the end and the stupid gauge, except you guessed. Could you imagine? He got guessed. Goes for an ult, but I was able to get on taps. Thank God. Then we catch this Gogeta, I believe. We catch him on a main. Yep. And Ultra Gogeta with an ally dead is definitely able to kill here with the ult. So we're able to get Ultra Gogeta out of here, which is very good. And then now all of a sudden the tables have turned and match is looking a lot better. Looks like we barely killed Ultra Gogeta though. I think he had 1.8 HP. We killed for 1.9. And then this pretty much settled it. I decided to go into Gogeta, which I thought I had my main, but I didn't. So that was actually pretty bad of me. And then I have to figure out how to get myself out of that situation. But it's alright. We're fine. Alright, so this match was USS. Actually, if I remember correctly, this match wasn't like... There wasn't much in this match because the guy ended up... Did this guy drop? Was this guy the one that dropped? I can't remember. If he dropped, then I'll just skip the match. I don't really care to see. Off to a good start here. Although I think in this match, I do remember us getting kind of stomped for a little bit here. Even though we did get priority first, I think I do remember us taking quite a bit of damage with our units. I don't think it was looking good. I'm just saying. I don't think it was looking good for us at one point in this match. But then he ended up dropping anyway, so, I mean... haven't gotten a chance to see Gogeta. You know what was the problem with this guy? It was hard to figure out like what his playstyle was. It was just difficult. Topo's so annoying, man. He could like if he was in a good situation, he could just ulted me and like killed Ultra Gogeta right there. Alright, able to get on my side step. That's insane damage, I would say. I felt like dropping, but then I thought it was really obvious, but turns out I should have. I guess I should have dropped. That makes sense, but you know, it is. Decided to just get out one of his counters because I'm not sitting there waiting for that long. I just can't. And if I dash up and try to tackle, he's probably going to strike card, so I just need to, okay, he goes for a thing, I go for a strike, but then I don't swipe quick enough. Seems like this is the second time in this video where I just didn't strike quick enough. Then he gets his rush, where we have to let go of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, unfortunately. So, lesson learned for this video, I should start swiping quicker on some of these exchanges, like tackles and stuff, because it is really killing me in a couple of these situations here. But it's alright. It is what it is. Yeah, still not really in a great spot. You know, 3 against 1, and then this wasn't looking good. I think this is where it dropped. The match dropped, so I think that's where it dropped. The ult right there. Alright, so next match is actually a mirror. It's the exact mirror. All 3 characters are the exact same. So they're trying out free-to-play Gogeta as well. This match looked tough because his team just looked like, I mean, it was pretty much the same, right? But with the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta just being higher star than mine, I didn't feel great coming into the match. But turns out it wasn't too bad. As you've seen the match, that was unfortunate. I could have definitely dodged that, but I wasn't able to because of a stupid freaking finger slip. I like swiped backwards, and I was just like, ugh, that's so bad. So obviously, not starting off to a great start here. Not looking too great. But it's okay, we can turn this around. Got my 2 blue cards there. And then he just... I don't know what this guy was doing with that. That was, like, odd. Just blue card? Yeah, just blue card, because he can't do anything. Couldn't switch. Get decent damage off on the free-to-play Gogeta. The Gogeta is not the worst tank in the world. So, him tanking that, wasn't too, surprising there. Okay. I went for the main pop. It's like, honestly, it's like hard to say, like the stop time is nice, but it's like really only useful when you have a rush, because this guy's blue card just can't do that. I thought we were gonna get this guy on the thing. I hesitated slightly, Man, 9-9. I could not win with strike classes. Like, even when I got decent strike classes, man, just get 9-9-9. Like, come on. What was I talking about? This guy's blue card. The free his blue card. It can't hit people from long range like that through blast cards and like on a side step. Like, it's really annoying. So it makes this really difficult to manage with that main. Like I was saying at the in the beginning of the video, it's like his blue card was really meant just to be used in combos, not really for a snipe type thing, which is obviously worse, but it is what it is. Can't really do too much about that. Decides to go for the main and ult, which, I mean, I don't know if he assumed I was gonna die from that. I knew I was definitely not dead from that, not even close. So I'm not sure what that guy was doing. I could tell he was going for the rush there, so that was pretty easy to dodge. And I saw this guy going for, he always went for one side step and then did something, so I was like, let me dash up and try to ult. Even if I miss it, I might still get him, which it paid off. Because, yeah, this guy kept going for something right after. Gets me out of tackle there, which I almost had the strike for, but I barely missed it. So not in a great spot here. We can just switch into our Gogeta once we get low, right? And then, yep, and then he can't rush because Gogeta doesn't have an ult, so we're kind of in a really good spot here. He just keeps throwing the blue cards out like that. I don't know why. Make him vanish, and then I just rush because he can't switch. Hooray for that. Now, do I get DS here? I can't remember. No, I don't. Cool. So able to get that rush in, leaves him with only Gogeta, and then at this point I'm in a pretty decent spot because even though our main damage dealer, Ultra Gogeta, is blue, we still got this guy who's good. We get him on a blue card because, like I said, he only goes for one side step and then goes for something. Look at that damage. Almost just completely annihilated him. That would have been actually amazing if we saw him just one shot. But good by Gogeta. He did really good. Alright, next we got fusions with UI Goku. UI Goku's everywhere. Come on. We know the deal already. We know the dealio. I see this man every single match. I mean, he's the anniversary unit, it makes sense. It's gonna change though when we get that superhero content next week. Man, it's gonna be crazy. Legend's about to pop off. At least that's what everyone's thinking, and then they're gonna disappoint everyone. Oh man. Legends, come on. Gotta bring that. Alright, so right now Ultra Gogeta's kind of destroying. I didn't want this to turn into Ultra Gogeta just doing everything, so I think I switch out because of that, right? Don't I switch? Oh no, he does his color change. Okay. We go for Blast Summer? Yes, sir. I hesitated a little bit on that, but I was able to get him again because I got my Vanish back just in time. Really lucky with that. That was really lucky. Okay, do I switch now? I should really switch. Yeah, I dropped this though. When I was playing, it didn't feel like I dropped. I don't know if it lagged right when I did it, but it didn't look like I dropped it. And then, yeah, I definitely did. On the replay, it definitely looks like I did. It didn't feel like I did though when I was playing it. And then I was weirded out. I was like, okay, that's interesting. Because I'm like, I know he's got a weird like activation time, but I know it's not like that. I should rush, honestly. I didn't rush, but I should have just rushed that. Actually, I don't know. Was Oob back? I can't remember. Maybe I should not have rushed. I almost killed him too. But he wasn't ready for that tap though. He was not ready. Get him on a blue card. Nice. I think he gets me on a blue card here. Because we're both just sitting here. And he gets his blue card off first, yeah. So I get hit by that. It's okay though. I hit him with a blue card again. So get lucky there. Vanish. Vanish again. Pop the main. I go for taps. Switch out. Oh, I don't switch out. I just go right away. Weird. Could have just rushed me there, but I got Gogeta just rushed. Which I guess in terms of winning the match, it doesn't matter. But in terms of the showcase, you don't want to get your unit guessed. You just don't, or not guessed, rushed. Okay, pops the ult here. I was not happy about this, obviously. The paralyze is just never fun. Actually, does Gogeta not get paralyzed? I can't remember now. It's not on him. The debuff's not on him. Maybe he doesn't. I would actually have to look at that. I don't remember. I thought Gogeta did, but maybe he doesn't. Which, if he did get paralyzed there, that could have been really bad. Alright. Now we just gotta deal with one pesky UI. I mean, at this point, I was just like, if I keep Ultra Gogeta alive, then I'm fine. But we catch him on sidestep here, and I don't think this guy doesn't quite kill, but like we can kind of maneuver things here. Fuck the green. I thought it was a tackle, it wasn't, so I went for strike, but that's alright. Like I said, as long as Ultra Gogeta is alive, we're fine. So at this point, I was free. I was like, if he wants to kill him, it's fine. Like I did not mind him getting rid of the showcase unit, but was not able to kill. Although dealing with Gogeta is kind of annoying. Does he rush me at some point here? Oh, he ults me and then kills me, and then yeah, I'm like, oh my god, can this thing just like, can we just end this match out already? Ultra Gogeta is able to make clean work though. What do we catch him on? We catch him on something here. Oh, catch him on tackle. Okay, and then yeah, we're able to finish with this Gogeta because this Gogeta got the card draw speed on the strikes. His blast damage isn't good, but the card draw speed on the strikes is really good, making us able to get extra cards, and then we're able to kill her. So goodbye Gogeta again. All right, final match against Super Saiyans. Someone trying out Broly with the Plat equip, I assume. Nice to see. It's nice to see people trying out the new characters. Well, new equips, or just different units, right? We don't see Super Saiyans too often nowadays, so that's actually pretty nice. This guy was pretty aggressive. Catches me on the dash up there, the key cancel. It's okay, he has no vanish and decides not to switch. I don't know why. He sidestepped with no gauge. I don't really get that one, but you do you. Alright, so cancel his buffs. I go for a drop here so I can get him to switch again. He did, thankfully. Just use up his vanish and all that, because I wasn't doing any damage anyway, so I was just like, okay, it's fine. Gets rid of my damage cut here, which is not fun, but it's alright. Go for a strike thinking he might be ready for that. Then go for another strike there and get vanished. Not surprising. I did catch the Oob last match on a similar exchange. It did work, but this time it didn't, but it's okay. He got his rush so fast, and in this match, I honestly forgot that Ultra Gogeta had their rush thing. Otherwise, I would have switched in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta easy. But I guessed him. I just used my intuition to guess him. Like, I was like, when I usually am using a lot of cards, a lot of times, like, I'll pick the card that I just used a bunch of, right? Because that's, like, typically the way you probably want to do it. Just so you can, what's it called? So you can trick the enemy, because you know they're gonna think you don't have that many cards left. So he was just using a bunch of blast cards, so I just picked blast, and it was thankfully it paid off, because that could have been annoying. All right, do we kill this Broly here? I think we might kill this Broly here. Yeah, I think I just go for something right away, just saying, F it. Let's hope it hits. It goes for a strike, and so thankfully that was able to land, and it does kill him. Pretty good. It's pretty good damage. Get him on the tackle, and then we rush. And at this point, I'm just like, okay, we got this. This match is looking pretty good for us. Super Saiyans can be an issue if you let them attack you too much. So, unless you're playing a highly defensive team, you gotta really you essentially just gotta outplay them, like, to be good, because they'll be able to one combo pretty much most of the units with the crit buffs. So as long as you're able to outplay them, you should be able to get around all that, which thankfully we were able to. And with that, we were able to get the legendary finish with SS4 Gogeta, which I haven't seen in a little bit, because I haven't used this guy in a lot. I use this guy in a while. So there we go, legendary finish for the win, and that's the final match of today's video. Gogeta looked pretty good. I want to use him again. Like I said, I could potentially do a Zenkai buff thing, and if I do, then I'll probably use him on mono purple. He'll probably look good. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Let's talk about him a little bit. All right, so Gogeta, man. Yeah, like I said, he's good. I think he might actually be up there as top free-to-play units, because I mean, before using him, I actually honestly thought that he was not that impressive, like, for the most part. Like, I just looking at stuff from him, but after using him, I actually think he's a lot better. He actually is probably just right up there with the Trunks and the. I mean, I would say the TOP units are definitely up there in terms of how good they are. But yeah, I think he's up there with the free-to-play yellow Trunks, or maybe just straight up better. I gotta say, he's got 14 stars. That's the difference, right? So maybe he'll actually be better. Maybe with some Zenkai buffs, he'll be crazy. I know you could do a lot of things with this guy. You can use him on obviously Bardock team, get him crit buffs. Like, you can do a lot of things. So I mean, I might try out some setups, see how he performs. But so far, he does look good. In my opinion, he does actually look pretty good. So hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know what you guys think of the Gogeta that we finally got after almost 4 years of this guy's art and animations being in the game. We finally got him. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think he's very good. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed the content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.